that Diggy, the Lunox, as well as the Grok. They took away that Diggy for probably for that bouncing ball.
The Grok put through. So I guess yeah, they are gonna try to stop the bouncing, and if not for Bren, Evos might ban out friggin' not be showing his face, shape, or form because.
You are cutting, partner?
I'm sorry, yeah, Minotaur has no business showing his face here because of the time journey.
Yeah, time journey, but Thams in here will be banned out by Bren Esports Victress. I wonder what will be banned out in here. Will it be a Chu? Will it be a Hellcurt? Oh, it is a Guinevere. Alright, no Guinevere for Team Bren to use here, but we still have a lot of, you know, really good heroes that can be picked in here. Chu, we don't know yet. Probably this might be a fighter Chu, since they already have in their lineup a Grok as a tank and the Diggy as a support. So wait, what? Granger?
Whoa. Give me a second. Are they hovering a Granger? Don't play me like that. Don't play me like that, Victress. Don't play me like that.
Alright. They're fixing it. It looks like... Wait! They did! Oh, Persian!
It's going down.
I wonder if it's Persian was gonna use. It's possible that Persian might be using this because I know she's an ADC player. So it is possible that Persian will be using this Granger. So Leo, yesterday you told me that you're gonna do something when this Granger plays well. Like if this Granger wins a match. So what's the deal? What's the deal here? What's the deal?
This is a Leo trademark. This is a signature move of mine, right?
Alright.
So after this game, I think the stakes are big enough. After this game, if Persian does well enough with this Granger, I'm going to buy Granger and take it to rank.
Go.
Right? That's
Go.
That's the deal, okay?
Clip that.
All you guys watching. All you guys watching. The stakes are high, so let's put it all on Persian, okay? Persian, you're responsible for Bren Esports' victory. But yeah, sorry, we missed out on it. But they rounded off their last picks on Evo's side with a Lunox and a Lunox and a Harith. There you go.
Yes.
Lunox and a Harith. There you go.
And there we go. Let's have a recap of the lineup for Bren Esports. We have here Lolita for Michelle, Granger for Persian, Harith for Lou, Leomard for Evie or Ivy, Kufra for Maddie.
And on the side of Evos Lynx, they are going to be running that show, that Lunox, that Diggy, that Grok, and that Harley. We are seeing, for the first time, at least in their matchup, the Granger on the side of Bren Esports. I'm so excited.
I am so excited. And there you go. We are now in the battlefield. Let's see what I really want to see how Persian will play this Granger. I think we have to watch out for that.
So you're right. I guess it was gonna be Persian who's responsible for the Granger, and yeah, since they are the team with the traditional camp, try to farm up on that Granger and make Persian as well fit as possible. Quick engage here between Vayne and Michelle using those CC quick damage, but yeah, Michelle is rocking that low with that pretty Chinese New Year skin. She is going to be chunky, and that is going to be a false engage.
Everyone in here is still pretty low in terms of damage, so they basically will be working on getting their farms first, getting to level 4. Meantime, we do not have anyone yet, even level 3, nothing yet. But in the bottom lane part of the map, they actually forced Vayne to back away a little bit, putting a little bit of pressure, and that will actually allow Persian to get this neutral monster on the bottom part of the map.
But they gotta be careful though. Persian and Michelle, as nice as their combo is, a tank, support, and carry, it's gonna be dangerous because Quinn and Dexty are here. Dexty rocking that Lunox and Quinn with that Grok. Grok is so good early game. Grok does so much damage and is able to control the battle with his wall. It's not necessarily crowd control, strictly, but it does limit your mobility.
Yes, indeed. And Let's see what is gonna happen in here. I think no level 4 yet. We have to... Oh, it's actually Lou. Lou is now level 4 onto the top lane, but Maddie is a little bit low. They have to be very careful on when to actually do their initiate. Meantime, a little bit of gold lead onto the hands of the red team. They're faster, it seems, in terms of jungling. In the middle lane, this Lou needs to be a little careful. It is actually a Grok that they're gonna go against too. Turtle is up now. Looks like this is probably the next contest.
We're the first to hit level 4, but we see a lot of Evos Lynx here being... I'm sorry, around Turtle. It's not Lord yet, it's Turtle. Oh, Maddie going down. That little bush face first. Quinn and Dexy taking out Maddie, as well as Ivy up top.
And there you go, 4-man member from the red side. Evos actually going for the turtle, but Michelle and Blue are actually in here. Good creation of space by Kin, but I wonder if that will be enough. It's actually Kin securing that turtle, but she will die in the end. They're forcing this fight at the moment with the Lunox trying to take Lu, and she actually got it. It is actually Dexy at the same time carrying the game early on, but oh, Vayne trying to take Maddie. That is a nice knock up. And Dexy is actually here trying to deal more damage. But in the back line, there is Persian trying to save them. But apparently that was a little bit late. Oh, apparently that last hit, the last bullet didn't connect for that too.
That's the risk for Granger. His attacks are a mix of both autos and beads coming in from like the heroes like Kimmy, right? So as much damage as he is at this dealing, there is some skill involved in landing those. So yeah, Persian is gonna be challenged a bit by the amount of mobility she is gonna have, especially given the heroes likes of Grok and Cho right now, like she's facing.
Oh no, 3v2 situation in the bottom lane, but the Harris and Lolita would want to come into the fight as well to do a little bit of backup, but I think just right on time. Might this Evos team be able to go under the turret? Yes, they're actually safe, but now I think they have to take a look at what is happening on the top lane. This is Ali and Cheska onto the Harley, as well as the Diggy, trying to get a tier 1 turn in the top lane. Even they're not yet done in the bottom lane yet, putting a little bit of pressure onto that red team. That is why the Harith, Lu, really taking that tier 1 turret on the bottom lane.
Persian here getting her own time in the sun, just farming up, taking all the camps she can from their side of the jungle. Safe to say that she can stay here because of the push that Lu did, and it looks like Lu and Maddie are coming to the rescue. They want vengeance on that Vayne, and Maddie here looking like she's gonna be approaching.
There you go, one more member down for the side of Evos Lynx. And this is the second turtle of the game. Good creation of space by Maddie on that Kufra, but Kin looks like she is actually ready to steal the turtle once more. This 2-bar HP turtle, and they're initiating the fight. Kin is gonna go down. Turtle has been slain by Harris. Ali going so low, as well as Ivy. A lot of exchange in kills. Dexy trying to back away. No one to actually support her now. And Ali so low as well. Maddie being aggressive onto the bottom lane part. I don't think she'll be able to get Ali, and instead looks like this will be a transition to a turret push that is currently being done by Lu in the bottom lane for the meantime.
You guys should note that even in bouncing ball form, Kufra is still going to be affected by the CC drop by Diggy. So you guys should watch out for that.
Oh.
Falcon Force being dropped right now underneath. Lu and Maddie, look, they cannot escape this, but Maddie with the tankiness is just going to take a little bit more from that deadly magic, and she's going to go down. Lu, though, on the other hand, so ballsy. She is going to try to take this gold buff. Is it going to be... No, it's not, because Quinn is going to be hitting that with a red.
Yeah. Just right on time. And there you go, onto the middle lane. Transitioning in here is Evos team, but this is a good work once more being done by Leomar, the fighter, on trying to get a clear of wave onto the top lane. But Vayne, we know Vayne doing a really good side lane work since their game from yesterday. And I think she's doing it well right now, not allowing this Leomar to actually clear those waves onto the top and get this tier 1 turret.
Quinn looking like she's in trouble, just rushing her way out of there. She is going to be alright though. That was a defense ult. Underneath the turret though. Are they going to be safe? Salmon Force being dropped. Be a free for a Bren Esports Victress. Maddie jumping in, pushing away Quinn and Dexy. They are going to be disengaging here as they try to go and stop Vayne from pushing in.
There's a good position by Bren Esports now that they are actually clearing the wave on the bottom as well as in the mid for them to be able to take this third turtle of the game easily. But meanwhile, while we are seeing that one casualty once more onto the side of Evos Lynx onto the top lane. And there you go, another fight ongoing onto this third turtle of the game. Cheska is so low. Ultimate coming up from the Lolita. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too late, and the third turtle and the second turtle went onto the Evos Lynx. I meant to say that two turtles went onto the red side and one for the blue side.
The Numenon Blast was a little too late. Everyone saw it coming, and the Lolita was still winding up. So, you know, you have to react a little faster, and I think Michelle will learn from this and bring it onto the next team fight. On the other hand, though, let's check out what Persian is doing here. She is farming up quite well. She is in the gold lead amongst all players in the game, so she's doing well for herself.
Oh, there you go. Another turret take by Bren Esports onto the top lane. They almost got another one member, but instead they just backed away and cleared off the neutral monsters first. 1v1 ongoing by Cheska and Persian. Persian will be able to sustain the damage coming up from Cheska, that Harley, and will be backing off a little bit for the meantime. Get more farms for the blue team. And there you go. One more kill by Lou using that Harriet.
Pretty good. I gotta say, 3,000 gold. Vayne going down like that. Granger still untouched. Persian is on a roll here. Persian should ride this wave all the way into the late game as we await for this first Lord 30 seconds away.
Yes, indeed. And everyone's just trying to create a space from themselves now by clearing off all of the waves in the mid as well as in the bot. There go 1v1 against these two heroes once more. Persian will win, but actually she will in the end still die onto the hands of the Harley. And meanwhile, onto the middle lane, another turret take by Bren Esports, easily taking down that turret, and they're playing now aggressively onto the top lane. Looks like this Cho getting spotted by Evie. She will be trying to back away, but she at the same time is actually creating a space and buying time for her teammates on Eva's side. They're actually chasing her. Let's see. Oh, there you go, flickering out. She will still be safe, but meanwhile on the other part of the map we can see in here 4v2 ongoing at the moment. Ali is so low, will be using her ultimate. They will try to back away, but the damage is just real at the moment. Cheska going in. It is way too deep, but it looks like everyone else will still try to manage to deal with that, and they will actually win the team fight. Bren Esports is, and while Persian is here in the middle lane, just basically farming up, clearing the waves until probably she gets onto a higher level compared to Evos Lynx.
Ivy now buying that Blade of Despair. You know what, partner? The funniest part of this whole engagement that led from mid lane up until the inhibitor turrets for Evos Lynx is, after all of this, Vayne is still alive. Vayne is still in bottom, and she's going for a push right now.
Yes, Vayne. I don't want to wait in vain. What am I saying now? I think this might turn into a turret push by courtesy of the creep wave. And then again, she probably needs to back away a little bit so that she could provide a little bit of assistance to her teammates. And there you go. The first Lord of the game is now up, walking towards the middle lane. I think what Bren Esports would do now is to get a good flow of creep wave onto the bot as well as in the mid. I think they have to manage that wave onto the top lane as well. But for the meantime, they will handle what they can handle.
They're going to be trying to use this Lord as a distraction and maybe even try to go for a push down bot and mid. If they're able to take both, then that's good. That's going to be two towers, Lord of the Rings up in here. But Lord is going to go down real quick underneath the turret. Vayne misplacing herself. Quinn as well going down to half health. It looks like these towers are going to be staying still, but we have only 4 members left for Evos Lynx trying to defend here with Quinn backing up. Salmon Force underneath the turret, dealing a lot of damage and slowing down everyone
ultimate.
underneath.
Ultimate.
Ranger dealing a lot of damage. Numenon Blast underneath the throne. That is a time journey being popped right there by Ali. They are going to be pushing back and killing Maddie in the process. Quinn as well spinning up onto Michelle. She is going to go down, but almost 3 towers. That is correct. 3 towers.
Oh, nice one.
Evos Lynx here. Happy defense, says Bren Esports Victress. Your Christmas is early.
Oh, and Vayne. You know what happened there? We saw the Chu trying to get Granger onto the back lane, but unfortunately, there's a backup that came from the Kufra, so not allowing the Chu target to target that Granger. So that was quite unfortunate for Vayne, trying her best to get the main target that they want. At the same time, the problem I think is that they got a Harris as well. So if in case they lose this Granger, it's totally fine. We got a Harris still, as well as you could consider the Leomard at the same time. And that bouncing ball by Kufra, it's just so massive. I mean, I think during that time that they did engage, time journey of Ali, this Diggy, wasn't available.
It just is. There's just a lot of that the bouncing ball can do. And Vayne here finding herself a little too behind enemy lines. She is going around, and Chu is built to be able to be mobile. But as you can see now, Evos Lynx, is using everything that they can to push out the waves, and they're not even in the mindset to engage anybody here. They don't even want to fight so much as try to defend. But Vayne here just clearing some waves. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do.
Seems like they're thinking her teammates will be able to manage to defend that base on a 4-man team, and probably trying to catch the attention of Persian. But unfortunately, Maddie and Persian was just way too much to handle, given that of course there's just too much critical hits coming up from that Granger. And there you go. It seems like Mr. Leo, you have to, we have a clip on what you promised a while ago. If Persian using this Granger will be able to pull off onto this fight. But anyway, the base is still up, so we still don't know yet. Things can still turn around.
They still can, but as you can see now, Luminon Blast being dropped under it. That is for, I'm sorry, now what? Ladies and gentlemen, they are dropping Order in Chaos right now. Time journey still up for Ali. No, actually it's been spent. And underneath that, she is killed. Lu dropping the Salmon Force, double kill, taking Quinn along with her. Dexy taking it down. Lolita. The base is just going down as well. Vayne really soft underneath all this damage coming from Persian. And ladies and gentlemen, the damage was just too much from both from both Lu and they just couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Collapses. Win going to Bren Esports.
Congratulations to Team Bren Esports. They won 2-1 against Evos Lynx.